only 16. I would ask that everyone, if you would silence your cell phones, please, so that our meeting can continue without much of a disturbance. We're going to have a moment of silence, after which we're going to ask two of our higher achieving students, Isabella Nash and Anna-Lee Peacock, to come and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. At this time, we will have our moment of silence, please. Thank you. At this time, we're going to introduce our guests from our schools. So we're going to ask Principal Dr. Glover if you will introduce your guest from Hilltop Elementary, please.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson and board members. I would first like to say, introduce our top hawks, and I'll begin with our counselor, Mrs. Wanda Stafford. Mrs. Stafford is our counselor that leads and guides us at Hilltops, and she loves on all of us. I would also like to introduce to you our Teacher of the Year. Please stand, Ms. Jennifer Young. Mrs. Young, she has been with the system for 18 years. Mrs. Young, she's our GTE teacher as well. She has 3 babies, Jacob, Josiah, and Joanna. 2 of the babies that are actually in our system, and we're blessed to have her husband teach at Northside Middle School as well. So thanks to Mrs. Jennifer Young, our Teacher of the Year. And now for our top students, and thank you, Mr. Wilson, for getting us started. They are so dear to me. I just love these girls each and every day. We kind of make those deposits as we go around the school. They come out of the office and make sure you have a job to do today. So I'll start with Isabella Nash, if you would please stand. Isabella, she's a 5th grade student at Hilltop Elementary School. She sings in the choir at Second Baptist. She's a member of Partners Club, drama team, and upward basketball team. She volunteers with FCA with her mom, and she is just an awesome student. She spends her day giving. And as I said, she comes by the office and says, "What's my job? What can she do?" So I love Bella Nash. And next we have Anna-Lee Peacock. Anna-Lee, she's also a 5th grade student here at Hilltop Elementary School. Love Anna-Lee. I was just speaking with her mom, and I said, what is so consistent about Anna-Lee? It is that smile, her spirit. She's always willing to give and help others. Again, she works in the office after her studies each and every day. She comes by. What's next? Her favorite subject is math. Anna-Lee, she's a member of the upward softball team, Hilltop dance team, Partners Club, and jump rope team. And Anna-Lee, she's also a member of Second Baptist Choir.
Grandparent support, we can't beat that. From Russell Elementary, Principal Hall, if you will introduce your guest, please.
Sure. First of all, I'd like to say how much we appreciate you all. This is Board Member Appreciation Week, so thank you to our board members. We couldn't do it without you. You know, you're on the front lines, you see the things, you help us with the problems every day, and so we do appreciate you and the things you do for the students, the parents, the teachers, and all the staff in the whole system. So thank you all for that. And we have here, stand up please, Miss Kamaya Harris. This is Kamaya. She's a 4th grader at Russell. She's been here at Russell since pre-K, so she's been with us a while. She is a dance team Patriot Pizzazz member. She enjoys, her favorite subject is social studies. And I was asking her, I said, what's your favorite thing about school? Of course, what's she going to say? Recess. They love recess. I said, what do you like about recess? She likes to hang around with her friends, and she's a social butterfly, so she likes to see her friends. And when she grows up, she wants to be a professional dancer, and she's also always on the honor roll at Russell. So we appreciate her, and you just remain standing. And this is another one of our great patriots at Russell. This is Emily McGlamory, and she's also been at Russell since she was in pre-K. She's a 5th grader now, so she'll be leaving us soon. But she's on the dance team as well. As a matter of fact, they're performing on Sunday at the Hawks game. So we're looking forward to that. Halftime at the Hawks game, the Patriot pizzazz and the Patriot pom-poms will be performing. So we're heading up, even though it is spring back and it's on Sunday night. We're all going to get back late Sunday, but we're going to make it back to work on Monday and make it back to school. We're talking about that on the way up there. But we're looking forward to that. And Emily is also in the Science and Engineering Club. And we also started the Patriot Partners Club this year, and she helps out with that. And when she grows up, she wants to be a research doctor because her daddy passed away a few years ago with cancer, and she wants to help find a cure for cancer. So, and she's one to do it because she's got the beauty and the brains. Both of them do. So we appreciate them both for being here. And she said the one good thing about our school, and I appreciated it, she said there's so many things to do besides just the school stuff. You know, we have a lot of clubs, we do some dances, we do fun things like that, and so, you know, it makes a well-rounded student. So we appreciate that the kids appreciate the extra things that we do. So thank you to her. And we have Miss Anderson, Tiana Anderson. She's our Teacher of the Year, and we got lucky with her because a few years ago, back when school started, another school had to cut a teacher, and Russell had too many kindergartners, and this is who showed up, and it was a great day at Russell. So we're glad to get her. She's been at Russell. This is her 5th year at Russell. Goodness gracious, don't forget. She is a graduate of Peach County, and she's proud of that, so we're not going to hold that against her either. She enjoys traveling and spending time with her family. She has 5 children. I know you can't believe it. She was so young. She has 5 children. Her oldest daughter is in college studying psychology at Fort Valley. She has a daughter at Houston County. She has a son at Huntington, and she has a son at Russell, and then there's a little one. So she stays real busy just doing that with her family. And she has taught kindergarten all 11 years, and so she's an awesome teacher, and we're thankful to have her. Thank you for having us.
From Huntington Middle School, we have Dr. Gwendolyn Taylor. If you will introduce your guest, please.
Yes, good afternoon. First of all, I'd like to ditto what Ms. Hall said to our board members. We appreciate what you all do for us every day and the support that you give us and give our students. At Huntington, we have a slogan. We always say, welcome to Huntington, the school that shines. And I have 3 guests with me that shine the halls of Huntington every day. First, I'd like to start with Mr. Xavier McIntyre. He is an 8th grader with us. He has been on the honor roll since the 6th grade. And when he was in the 7th grade, he got the Christmas Award for the highest GPA. And also, when he was in the 6th grade, he received the award for the essay that he wrote about patriotism. So we're very proud of that. He is also a member of FCA. He plays football, soccer, and baseball. Right now, they have baseball all the way over here. He's talking about the baseball tryouts. So they have that today. We'll find out Monday. And Xavier loves to volunteer. It's important to give back, and he loves to give his time helping out in Middle Georgia Food Bank. So we have Mr. Xavier McIntyre. Ms. Caitlin Blackwell. Ms. Caitlin has been on the honor roll since the 6th grade as well. She is in the band and in chorus. She plays on our soccer team, and unfortunately she broke up her ankle with our traveling soccer team. And she's a member of our yearbook committee, and she is helps out in the media center as an epic hawk. So we have Ms. Caitlin Blackwell. And last but definitely not least, we have Ms. Blackwell. She is an 8th grade language arts teacher with us, and we was talking about the job fair coming over here, and that's where I found Ms. Blackwell, how many years ago? 10 years ago at the job fair. And it was an awesome, awesome hire. Ms. Blackwell comes every day with a positive attitude, no matter what I ask her to do. She's a team player. She's on our VST team. And she tutors and mentors after school with our kids. And also, when we have a new teacher in the building, I get Ms. Blackwell to be a mentor to them because I want them to pick up the traits that she has. She's a great teacher. And
to our Teacher of the Year. We'll stand Ms. Rashonda Williams. She's been a teacher at Warren High School for 16 years, teaching math. Her greatest strength that I feel is that she brings the ability to relate with our students and our faculty. She instills confidence in them and hopes that they'll go on and do greater things in life. Ms. Williams. We also have with us our valedictorian, Dustin Prio. He's also the Georgia Military Student of the Year. He's going to say a few words.
Well, I kind of stole my thunder, but my name is Dustin Prio. I'm a senior at Warren High School. I'm the valedictorian, and like you said, last week I just got named the Georgia Military Youth of the Year. I like to volunteer at my church and help tutor underprivileged children. And when I graduate, I'm going to go to the Air Force Academy and major in computer science, and then hopefully be a pilot.
Also have with us our star student and national merit finalist, James Lapino.
Hi, I'm James Lapino. I'm also a senior at Warren High School this year. Like he said, I'm the Warren High School star student. I was just recently named the county star student as well. National merit finalist. I'm a captain on the Warren High School soccer team. We have a game tonight against Hope to see y'all there. And when I graduate, I'm going to go to Auburn and study mechanical engineering.
We'll always have to have our students here with us, everyone, of course, but our students, because you are the reason we're here, and we want you to see you elementary, middle school students become high achievers, even more than what you already are, and you'll be star students and honor graduates and everything else, so we're looking forward to you all moving on up. Very good, thank you. We have a special guest today who wants to make a presentation, Mr. Jay Flesher, if you will come forward, please.
Well, as you guys know, I'm with Flint Energies, and each year we have the honor of celebrating our partnership that we have through supplying you guys energy. Each year we supply and we turn around and give you guys a check. It's not a donation check, it's a capital credits check, which means we're giving you money back on your partnership with us. Capital credits comes from the initiative of how we supply you power, over facilities and operations. Because of the great 230 employees we have in our organization, we keep the operational expense down, which allows us to extend that capital credits back to you. Well, today, with the drum roll, that total is $64,558.01.
All right. I've never touched this much money. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Okay, now down to the business on our agenda. Ms. Hughes, I'll back up here.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to adopt our agenda as presented last week.
Second. It has been motion and second that we adopt the agenda as presented. All in favor of the motion, please show by hand. Thank you, unanimous. Ms. Hughes, on previous minutes.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve the February minutes.
Second. It has been motion and second that we approve the minutes of the previous meeting. All in favor of the motion, please show by hand. Thank you. Unanimous. Board member comments. At this time, I'm going to start with Ms. Hughes. If you will share your comments with us, please.
Thank you so much. Of course, welcome to everyone here. It's an almost spring day. It's not officially spring, but it feels like spring outside. Although when I walked in here originally, I thought it was like I was in a really cold earlier. Anyway, we had a great time at the top last evening. Thank you, Dr. Glover and your Hilltop elementary staff for your hospitality. The food was delicious, and as always, we always enjoy visiting and spending time with one another during our pre-meeting get-togethers. Thanks especially to all of our Houston County voters who overwhelmingly voted to extend the East Los sales tax for the next 5 years. It allows their approval allows our school system to continue to provide safe and well-maintained schools and to make improvements in our infrastructure. It's great to live in an area that values education and considers it a major priority. Along those same lines, Mr. Wilson and I actually had the opportunity to attend a GSBA workshop a couple of weeks ago, and I really was reminded of how fortunate and blessed we are in Houston County. When you go and you meet with people from other systems across the state, and they immediately recognize, oh, you're from Houston County, you know, and they always have positive things to say. And then you hear some of the stories that they have to tell you that they're not quite as uplifting and they're not quite as fortunate. So we really are well respected across the state, and I just wanted you to be aware of that. And finally, when we go into the business portion of our meeting, we're going to vote on a couple of things. It's a lot of research and a lot of time has been taken by our central office staff to come up with some of the things that we'll vote on today. And they really pay attention to the details of things. They look at alternative and best ways to use our dollars. They stretch our dollars, they find the best value, and they look at the bottom line, and they use our funds, and they just, I appreciate their financial accountability and the good stewardship of our taxpayers' money. So, thank you.
Thank you also, Dr. Glover, for your hospitality. Thank you all the principals who brought your students today. We enjoy seeing them, and it's good for them to see a little bit of what goes on here as well, I hope. I want to add my thanks to the voters for passing this class, and to Jimmy Autry for heading up that effort. When the current SPLOST was passed, a great emphasis was put into technology and getting ourselves caught up. And I am very pleased to see the way planning has going ahead as far as keeping us current, so that we are refreshing on a continual basis. I know that the SPLOST that was just passed will help with that, will aid that, will keep that going. But it's good to be on the current edge instead of on the lagging edge, and I appreciate all that our tech services do and all of our staff does. Thank you.
Right?
Thank you. The community, by and large, I guess almost about 3/4 of everybody said has passed the vote for the East Plus, and that just tells us that hopefully we're doing the right things from our end. We're great guidance by Dr. Scott. It's a testament to all the teachers, the principals, the kids in our community. The kids right here this is always the best part of every week. We get to see all the kids in the community, and especially the ones that I've known and seen coaching football. I'm just proud to be a part of the organization. I'm proud to be a member of Houston County. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. I do want to thank Dr. Glover and her staff for hosting us last night. We do appreciate all the extra working time that you put in after a full day at school to make us feel welcome. And it was good to be back at the top where Hilltop Hawks fly high. Congratulations to our outstanding students with us today. I want to challenge you to take full advantage of every opportunity your school offers you. Recently spent 10 days in Rosita, Nicaragua on a mission trip. Every day we passed a local school. It was a dilapidated building. There was no air conditioning, and window openings were covered with wire. There was no lunchroom, no gym, no playground. There were no computers, laptops, smart boards, or iPhones. We actually took a suitcase full of paper and pencils for the teachers to use with the students. And I'm sure that these students will love to have the opportunities our students have here in Houston County. You have the opportunity to attend a great school and a great system. Take advantage of it. Don't take it for granted. A few days ago, we had the privilege to attend the Star Student and Star Teacher reception. And wow, what an awesome group of young people and educators that were there. And hearing about their accomplishments and their future aspirations reminded me of the story of two milk cows. Cows were standing at the fence looking over at the road. A milk truck passed by, and on its tanker it read, "Fresh milk, pasteurized, homogenized, and fortified with vitamin D." One cow looked at the other one and said, "Kind of makes you feel inadequate, doesn't it?" It's amazing what our students are doing, and I kind of understand how that cow feels. But with the passage of the E-Splash, our kids can keep on doing super things.
Very good. Lori?
Yes, thank you. And thank you, Dr. Glover, for having us last night. It was awesome, and your lunchroom is fantastic. I love it. And so was the food. It's really good too. Congratulations to all of our students and teachers that are here today. Thanks for being with us. And I feel like I'm still learning being on the board and being the new kid on the block, but it is an honor to work with you guys and to continue to learn and be a part of this system. Spring is in the air, definitely. Looking forward to some spring sports and maybe a little soccer tonight. Definitely. Looking forward to some theater productions and spring break.
I feel like you support that, and so I thank you very much for that. I do have certificates for each one of you, just to show you my appreciation, and I'll just give that to Mr. Wilson, our board chair, to Helen Hughes, our vice chair, to Hope Arm, Lori Johnson, Rick Unruh, Brian Upshaw, and Dave Crockett. That's all I got.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now we'll have a financial report. Dave?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the January 2016 financial report as presented to us last night.
It has been motion and second that we approve the January financial report as presented to us on last evening. All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Unanimous? Thank you. Our personnel report, we have several different parts of it. So we're going to have our regular report, done by Mr. Holtmar, and let's start with that.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the personnel reports as presented, the certified, the classified, administrative, and contract recommendations as presented last night.
Second.
It has been motion and second that we approve the personnel report for all the administrative report, the contract for 2016-2017 school year. Any comments or questions? All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Unanimous? We have a second portion of that report for an exception, I believe. Yes, the exception contract.
Yes, I would like to make a motion to approve the contract recommendations for the two employees, Ms. Flores and Ms. Morrow.
I need to recuse.
Mr. Chairman, I need you to repeat myself.
I have a second.
Second.
Okay. It has been motion and second that we approve the exceptions to the contract for two employees, and we also have two of our board members who are recusing themselves from this. All in favor of the motion, please show your right hand. 5-0. Thank you. And the second portion of, other portion of our personnel report, we have a personnel action recommendation. Right.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve the superintendent's recommendation for Ms. Erica Blackstock for the position of assistant principal of construction at Lindsay Elementary.
Second. There has been a motion and second that we approve the superintendent's recommendation for Ms. Erica Blackstock for position of assistant principal at Lindsay Elementary School. Any comments or questions? All in favor of the motion, please show your right hand. 7-0. Thank you. Next portion of our agenda items will be new business, and the item we'll vote on now will be the world language resource adoption. Rick?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to recommend that we approve the purchase of the world language resources option and with a financial impact of $211,124.
It has been motioned and second that we approve the language resource adoption for a financial impact of $211,124. Comments or questions? All in favor of the motion, please show your right hand. 7-0. Strategic waiver school system issues.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve the strategic waiver school system contract for submission to the Georgia Department of Education as presented.
Second. It has been motioned and second that we approve the strategic waiver schools system project to be submitted to the Georgia Department of Education. Any questions or comments?
Yes, I'd like to thank Dr. Payne and Ms. Birdsong for the hard work. I know we've been doing this over a year. Great job. Thank you. I know it was a lot of work, and we appreciate your dedication.
Any other comment? All in favor of the motion, please show your right hand. 7-0. Thank you. The next item is Flint Underground right-of-way easement. Brian.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve as presented the grant to allow an easement for Flint EMC to provide power to Freedom Street.
Second.
It has been motioned and second that we approve the Flint Underground right-of-way easement. Any comments or questions?
Ms. Flint, gonna give us another check? No.
All in favor of the motion, please show your right hand. 7-0. Thank you. The next item on the agenda is the summer school for 2016. Ms. Johnson.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve the request for the Houston County's 2016 summer school schedule. High schoolers being at the Alberta Center and middle school being at Warner Robins Middle School.
Second.
Okay, it has been motioned and second that we approve the summer school schedule for 2016. Any comments or questions? All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. 7-0. Thank you. The next item on the agenda is policy GAD division.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a recommendation that we approve policy GAD revision dealing with professional learning opportunities.
It has been motioned and second that we approve the policy revision for GAD, which is professional learning opportunities. Any comments or questions? All in favor of the motion, please show your right hand. 7-0. Thank you. FY17 new certified positions. Dave?
Chairman, I move that we approve the recommendation presented for 17 new certified positions to be funded in the FY 2017 budget.
Second.
It has been motioned and second that we approve the FY17 new certified positions for school year 2016-2017. Any questions or comments? I would like to make a comment on this one. Again, this is another reflection of Houston County and all that is available to us. We're able to go in and looking ahead, being proactive as we always are, and approve positions so that when we continue to grow, we will have teachers in place for our students. So again, this is a blessing that we have, and we certainly appreciate all the work that everyone do to make this happen. So thank you very much. Any other comments? All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. 7-0, thank you. E-rate funding, Mr. Mark?
Yes, I'd like to make a recommendation that we approve the consultant agreement with UFC Service and for financial impact of $49,992 per year.
It has been motioned and second that we approve the E-rate funding consultant contract for $49,992 for the next year. Any comments or questions? All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you. 7-0. Infrastructure cabling project, Ms. Hughes.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve the infrastructure cabling project for 10 school locations which currently have Category 5 cabling that is 20 years older, and the cost to the system is zero. So this is one of those examples of how our staff goes out and finds those extra dollars. That should be part of the motion, I'm sure, but.
Good stuff.
Okay, there's been motion and second that we approve the infrastructure cabling project at $0. And any further comments or questions? All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. 7-0. Thank you. The next item is infrastructure wireless upgrade project.
I'd like to move that we approve as presented the infrastructure wireless upgrade project.
Second.
It has been motioned and second that we approve the infrastructure wireless project. Any comment from anyone?
Yes, I'd like to point out that although this project is cost over $2.3 million, because of the various reimbursements and other things that are coming to the system for this project, the system cost will only be $386,000.
Any further comment? All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you. 7-0. And one item we have on the agenda is an out-of-zone request. We need to make a motion on that particular. Mr. Hope.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion that student initials DP request for our zone be denied.
It has been motioned and second that the out-of-zone request for student DP be denied. Any comments? All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. 7-0. I think that's all the items that we have on the agenda at this time. We have no executive session items and no one to address the board. So at this time, I will need a motion to adjourn. So it has been motioned and seconded that we adjourn. All in favor?